Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to apply some really cute Easter decals to some buckets that I got at the Family Dollar for $1.25. Now I've prepared these buckets by rubbing some rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol on them. And the reason I do that is because not only do they need to be clean, but you need to make sure there's zero greasy residue on them because that will prohibit the decal from sticking and it becomes a big pain and it can ruin your decal. So the two decals that I have are, these ones are just a bunny decal with a name on it. And this one here is just a plain bunny, but it's with chalkboard vinyl. And so then you can just write any name on it. I sell these on eBay and I will post a link below in case you'd like to order some of these for yourself. So today, for this one, I'm just going to be working with this one that says Callie. I've already prepared the bucket like I told you. So what I want to do is, first, before I take the decal, before I peel the backing off, I want to just kind of plan visually where I want this to go. And so I think right about there will be good. I want to center it where the handles are. Now this bucket has some texture to it, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so now I'm ready. Now because this decal is a little bit larger, I'm only going to peel off half of it first because the decal becomes tricky to handle when it's completely peeled off. And I'm actually going to set the decal just right up, whoops, right up underneath this lip here. All right. And what I'm going to do is, it's curved, but I want to slowly peel this down and just slowly apply it right down the middle as I go, because I want to make sure that no air bubbles get trapped in there. So right now the sides are still sticking up, but that's okay. I'm just focused on the middle right now. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to start in the middle of the right side and push this all down. And then I'm going to go to the other side so you can see how that's still up. Just going to make sure it's all the air bubbles are out. I'm starting in the middle and applying pressure outward. And I really want to do a good job because, like I said, this has texture to it and I want to make sure it adheres really well. I'm just going over it and over it and over it. And that's how it's going to stick, is you just want to apply really good pressure. And I do have tools like this. You know, I have something like this. A credit card would work great. If you have a Pampered Chef scraper, one of those brown scraper things, those would work great. Just gonna go over it with this, okay. So I'm gonna start, you can pick any corner, but if the decal starts to come up, which happens sometimes, just lay the transfer tape back down, burnish it all over again, and then try a different corner. This one looks like it's good. How cute is that? And the name shows through. That is really cute. And there's a couple of air bubbles here. And that's because of the texture I see now. But I don't know if you could see that, but I was just able to push that out. So I'm gonna work on this one. There's another little one right there. It's a tiny one right here, but I think I can push that out too. There, that looks awesome. How fun is that? And these decals are removable, but they're not, you can't put them back on something else. They're removable, but they're not repositional. So you want to make sure that once you stick them on, they are right where you want them to be. Cute. Okay, so this one is the chalkboard vinyl, and we're going to apply that here, and then we're going to try to write a name on it. So I'm going to apply it the same way. I've cleaned this one off with the rubbing alcohol also. Whoops. All right, so I don't know if you see that. The vinyl decal is not coming up with the transfer tape. So I'm going to, let's make sure you can see. I'm just going to really go over the top of this and try to get that decal to stick to the top of the transfer tape, or to the transfer tape on top. Let me try a different corner here. I'm actually going to try peeling the bottom up. Good. All right, so now the decal is sticking to the transfer tape. I'm peeling away the backing. So I did peel it away, which I had said before you don't really want to do, but I'm just going to do the best I can. Got it lined up. I'm going to try to hold the bottom up because I want to apply it on my own terms when I'm ready. I'm going to go right down the middle. Good. Now I actually like using my fingers better because of the texture of the bucket. This side is still up, you can see, so now I'm going to start applying pressure for this. Always starting in the middle, working outward, so that any air that's under there gets pushed out. Just want to really take my time, make sure it is applied or really stuck on here. Okay. So let's try it out. I'm going to try this corner here. Okay, it looks like it's sticking, so I'm going to keep going. There. Oh my goodness, so cute. I do sell these decals in white also. So if you had like a darker colored surface you were applying it to, the white might be better. All right, so I have a chalkboard marker here. Just gonna shake it up really good. All right, let's see how this is going to work here. Actually going to try it out right down here first, just to, okay, good. Oh, there's some dog hair on there, okay. There. So you could even clean that off. Following the directions of the chalkboard marker, and reuse it next year with the same name or a different name, or you could have a message on there. Maybe if you wanted to fill this full of candy to leave out, or fill it with, you could use these for like a little buffet, fill it with chips, and then you could label on the front chips or whatever it is that's in the bucket. That would be really cute. Now you can clean these containers, but you don't want to submerge them in water when they have the decal on them. You just want to use a damp cloth. So when you're cleaning the chalkboard decal, especially, just however you clean it, you want to be careful not to disturb the decal too much. But these are really stuck on here, so you shouldn't have any problems of that. You just want to make sure you're not going to let water get underneath there. Awesome. Thanks for watching.